try to be as center as possible.
What happened?
Try to be as center as possible because there's 3 of us, and so
I'm in the center, but the
yeah,
2 of y'all
on the sides.
got your heads cut in half.
It all depends on the size.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
Luke just left. Okay.
Luke just took off.
So, all right. So we're recording. Great. So we'll have a recording of this. Not that randomness.
Yeah, echo. You have a wild echo right now. Can we do something about that? I mean, it's whatever to me. I can understand you, but
let me see.
These cats, they came to the thing. We want them to
you
hear.
You don't hear an echo from me, or
what?
No, I'm talking to the chat. I'm conscious, by the way. So do I have an echo?
Your echo is crazy.
Well,
Luke,
I'm talking to people because it might be us here behind the scenes.
Oh, Trizzle says no echo.
He said you all sound good. That's weird. Is anybody else?
Oh, my John Izzy's in the house too. That's my dude. All right, they say no echo. Whatever.
Where else?
What? This is crazy. This is the craziest start to a live stream ever.
Here we go. That's what it was. I have a preview of so I can kind of see, and so now I got to bring back on Luke. Show on stream. Bam! Now the 3 of us are back together. 3 amigos. All right. Nice. This is the first one, so I appreciate everybody for bearing with us. You know what I'm saying? So how's everyone doing? All right. So real quick, we're doing shout outs. I want to shout out everybody that picked up the project so far. So the project we're talking about, of course, is this one right here. Let me share my screen. Well, we're all here to celebrate today, right here. Hopefully that's coming through. Yeah, I think that should be fine. So yeah, so who's got the project? Who's pre-ordered the project so far? You know what I'm saying? Let us know in the chat room. But I want to shout out some folks who already picked up some.
Hold up, can I interject?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because this is great, and we sell the records and all that. Big shout out to Conscious. You know what I'm saying? There's a great collaboration doing this. But maybe we should answer questions in the chat or something like that. Or Luke, why don't you say something?
Oh no, well, yeah, I just want to shout out everybody real quick, and then we're gonna talk to Luke, and we're gonna talk about the artwork and all these other things.
All right, because they in the chat, so they already know they there. But you can shout them. All right, go ahead.
Ront, Jason, Lance, Andy, Cliff, Troy, Kyle, Justin, Roddy, Bill, Dom, Corey again with a C and a K, Dylan, another Corey. Okay. Shout out to Zach, Colton, Chris, James. Let's see here. Shouts to Edward, my homeboy Beat Unique, Chase Porter, Richard, Ned, John, Steven, Scott, Chris.
Nicholas, this is crazy. You just saying bad names.
Nicholas again, John. That's weird.
Tune in.
Those are all different people.
Tune in to the live. You'll hear bad names. Just says.
Yeah, you tune in live, you get a shout out. You know what I'm saying? Mark, Brian, David, Adam, Thomas, and John again. So word.
Boom.
Thanks everybody for support. Appreciate y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end, if you buy the album, we'll also shout you out towards the end. All right. So we got Homeboy Sandman and we got Lukewarm. All right. Yes. The 2 folks responsible for the music and the visuals. You know what I mean? And so I wanted to talk about the visuals today, but before that, Luke, how'd you get into doing artwork? You know what I'm saying? Did you go to school for this or?
I gotta say, I am hearing the delay. We got the DMC delay.
Do you have the website open somewhere else?
No, just this one. Just on my browser.
So this is the only tab you have, huh? Do you see a thing called Stream Preview? You may need to mute that. Like, how many boxes do you see? Do you see
I see you and Shan, and it looks like 2 beneath it. I'll share my screen. I mean,
well, no, don't share your screen.
Okay.
Over the one that has the website in it, it says Stream Preview.
Yo, what up, everybody? We just figuring out how to use the stream real quick. You know?
Oh, Stream Preview. Okay.
Yeah, click the
Yo, old head Ed, my boy from Miami's in the house.
All right. Shout out to Florida. So yeah, so you should be able to hover over it, and then it should be like a speaker. If you click the speaker, that should mute it.
Oh, there we go.
You
Oh,
good?
my
Okay.
boy John Izzy pre-ordered
Yes.
the ASAP record coming out. Yo, wait till I hear that record. Wait till I hear this joint called I Sold His. Crazy.
So I just got a joint from Aesop Rock sent for the radio show. Are you like talking on like something about
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah. Talk on that joint on Checkers.
Checkers? Yeah, I was like, is that Homeboy Sandman? And all right, dope.
Yeah.
All right, so now that Luke is situated, so Luke, how'd you get into you know what I'm saying, doing artwork and things?
I was in correspondence just through email with Angel.
Correspondence. You
we-
sound so professional, yo.
I sent him an email. Well, if I take it way back, it came from an email. I was eating Cocoa Puffs with coconut milk, more or less, and I quoted like a track Brown that he did. And then he
Brown.
hit me back and he said, "That sounds fly. Where you at?" And we've just been
Weren't
building.
you in Costa Rica?
Since that. I was in Costa Rica at the time.
Yeah. Luke was in Costa Rica, and then we did a video for this jam called what was it called?
Omnipresent.
Omnipresent. We've taken that video down because the cat that produced it, Angel Rada, he wasn't at first he was crazy happy about the jam. One day he wasn't as happy about it. So we just took it down rather than having him feel different ways about it on a different basis. But it had people from all over the world. Luke shot some Costa Rica footage for the thing. And then when Tatiana went to Costa Rica to visit, Luke was all tour and brought us to the base of the volcano and introduced us to the stinky toe.
To this.
Luke, why don't you tell about the stinky toe? Tell them about the stinky toe, Luke.
Yeah, I had like we got a bunch of fruit. We went on a hike, and I have this. I don't know if anyone else has tried it. It's called stinking toe fruit. If anyone's tried that, let me know. Get conscious. Have you ever tried that?
No, I was in where Singapore, and they have this fruit or something that's like mad, like just smells like terrible.
Durian.
I forgot what it was called. What was it?
It must be a durian. It's
Yes.
gotta be.
Is that something
Yeah.
similar or?
Not really. You
Oh.
have to try that one too. If you get me going on fruit, it'll be a whole hour at least. But if you get a chance to try stinking toe fruit, Angel said it tastes like bubble gum. I remember.
It's slamming. It was slamming. We was eating all different types of fruit, and we was at the base of a volcano in this. What was the name of that place?
Arena.
Arena. Yeah, we was at the base of a volcano in Arena, and there was a Tarzan swing where I possibly dislocated my index finger on my right hand. It's never been the same again, but now I can snap my fingers again. I couldn't even snap my fingers for like a year and a half, but it got super fat. But we was on vacation, so it's not like I was gonna go to the hospital. Would have been a waste of time.
So that's the backstory of how y'all.
Oh, right. Sorry, it's a long-winded answer. How we got to the.
But can I also say something?
Go ahead.
Lukewarm, in addition to being my dude, and we got mad cool in Costa Rica, but then in Toronto, all the fly murals is Lukewarm, and Vanessa, him and his lady, they got all the flyest murals in Toronto. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word. So y'all
Yeah.
travel and do murals all over the place?
We do. I like to travel and paint as much as possible.
That's dope. So how long you been doing that?
All in like the past 3 years, I guess. I guess you'd say all in. Sometimes we paint, sometimes we're doing album covers or posters or something. But next week I'll be painting. I'm painting a little garage in the city, so. And sometimes we do, like airplane hangars and stuff. No job too big or too small.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So what's the largest one you've done so far? Like an actual airplane hangar, or?
We did, yeah. Last year we did. Well, it's like the face of a hangar building, and that was really big. Like we had to get a lift for that. And
Where was that?
Downsview Airport.
Where is that?
It's in Toronto. They're turning it into like a smart city. Eventually, it's gonna be like a crazy city. The landing strip is gonna be like the main street, and they have this wild design for what it's gonna be. So what was once an old airport is getting a big facelift, and they've got a lot of talented artists painting there. There's like a dinosaur exhibit. So if anyone's in Toronto, go to YZD, Downsview Park. There's always a lot happening there.
Yo, also, my boy Sean A. Roy is typing, and I wonder if that's the same Sean Roy that was competing in the Mr. Olympia when I was a kid, when Lee Haney was winning. Lee Haney won like 8 Mr. Olympias in a row, but Sean Roy would come in like 3rd place. That's the same Sean Roy, big shout. Also, my boy John Izzy said it was the ligaments in my index finger, but I'm not sure if that's true. Because I mean, do fingers have when I think ligaments, I think like knee or something like that, ACL, something collateral ligament. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure though. My boy Sean Roy, I did the wedding shout out for. Yeah, what up, my guy? But I actually did also possibly potentially tear ACL, and I put that into a rhyme. But I just let myself self-heal, you know. My knee feels all better now. It only took a couple of months for that to get better.
Sean said it's the one you did the wedding shout out for.
Right, of course. I remember. That's my dude.
All right. So now, all right. So let's talk about this album artwork. All right. So let me pull it up here, and we can kind of like dissect it. You know what I'm saying? And so we can kind of go over it. So let me make this here. All right. Share my screen.
Oh, okay.
By the way, if anybody has any questions in the chat,
ligaments. I just want to say my bad because my anatomy is not even. I got a song called Biology that I should have called Anatomy. So it just goes to show some of my weaknesses. I was recently corrected. Your fingers have ligaments too. Respect.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this right here. This one. All right, so Dancing Tree. All right. How'd that come about? Like, I'm assuming the album, the name came first. So how did it all come together?
Can I speak on this?
I mean, you made it, so.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. May I talk about that, man? Dottie and I, we was glamping in the Catskills in a place called I forget what it was called, but I would give it a shout out. And the whole wall was a window. So at night, and we left it open, and the trees was going like that. It was crazy, so fly. And she said it looked like the trees are dancing, you know? And that was the birth of the dancing tree.
All right. And then you told that to Luke, and how do y'all normally like collaborate and get, these artwork done? Because he's done a bunch of stuff for you, right? So like,
oh yeah, he's the art director of Dirty Looks. Whenever you see the flavor art, be it flyers, posters, album covers, whatever, t-shirt, shirts, hats, gear, all that stuff, is the vast majority of that is lukewarm. It's just he got so many styles, people think he's 11 people. Yo, Luke, are you involved in this?
Thank you very much.
You want to?
Yeah, I was just pulling out a sketch. So like it started with this one here.
All right, behind the scenes goodness, some exclusives. All right.
I thought I would paint something, so I'm like trying to figure out what a dancing tree looks like here. Sorry, I was silent there.
No, you actually, I feel bad because you actually did all this prep and you way more professional. You got pictures over there. So I salute you.
Like this one is very, very preschool, but you can see I'm exploring every possible avenue, And then you know, we're just whittling it down to like little sketches here.
All right, got the
That's
bonsai
what's up.
joint.
I didn't even see most. He doesn't even send me most of this. He sends me some of it.
But so yeah, and then we a few that Angel did see, we kind of like honed in and kind of took it there. This was my personal favorite out of these sketches. There's like it's like a bonsai tree almost,
That was fly. I remember that one. I saw
but
that.
it's a little sparse without the leaves, you know. And with the actual people in it, it's got a lot of life, and I think it embodies the sound of the record, and it's fun. I love the music. Wow, thank you for setting it off too, Angel and Conscious. Like that was a nice. Someone said this is great, like waiting room music while we're
Yeah.
to be put on hold for something, you know, to have that music play. Yeah.
And so,
we
all
gotta
right.
give a shout to Illingsworth, who's not here. But
Yeah,
I
but he'll be coming up on another one, right? Soon, I think. Right? Is he scheduled?
yeah, he'll be coming. He'll be on Thursday.
All right.
And Yates, you know, you just talking about the dancing tree right now, Luke. But you got to talk about because this is a double EP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll talk about the other one. I just kind of wanted. So now, how long did it take you?
My fault.
My bad. Go ahead. My bad. Well, no, like how long did it take you to like create the dancing tree artwork from like beginning to end?
Maybe it was a week, 2 weeks. Might have been like, you know, not rushing it though. Just when the moment strikes and when it's like, I think I was throughout a week. I sent a couple of ideas back and forth, and then yeah, I don't know. It was about 2 weeks, I think. Maybe.
All right.
3 weeks.
And so now, so you sketch it out on physical paper, and then do you scan it or do you like redraw it? Like, how do you? What's your process like?
This one, the process is changing. Like on Rich, we were working from some artwork that Angel's sister did, and then I was painting over top of one of her images. This one was just a scan though, so I got these lines and I scanned it, and then it allowed me to play around with colors without being so permanent, you know. And then just running a bunch of different ideas by Angel, and then the green. I feel like Angel likes green.
I do like green. I was recently thinking about what my favorite color is, and I think it's forest green. You know what I'm saying? So
I've always been partial to purple myself. Always been partial to purple myself. So
purple gets down, and I'm glad that you rep purple because purple gets slept on. You know what I mean?
You know what? But I mean, with Prince, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really put that on.
Yeah, boom. Exactly.
There you go. Nice.
Dad, you did so much prep, Luke. You're making me look terrible. I got stuff over here. Look, this is a marker that I wrote a rhyme with. You know what I'm saying?
An orange marker.
There's a picture of me and my wife. Yeah.
And so,
Ed. I like
John
that.
Izzy said, Luke, your artwork takes me back to like Sesame Street and Schoolhouse Rock. So, what are some of your inspirations?
All of that. Like, I've been digging, just going back. Like, I wasn't. I mean, I grew up on Sesame Street and Schoolhouse Rock, but I really do like the nostalgia of like older cartoons. I would rather watch. Well, I like just diving into all of that stuff. Like, I don't know if anyone's heard of Electric Company.
Yeah,
that was like a '70s cartoon
where there's like two people talking and they're like, "Hello," and like the words will come out, and then
yeah, I've been like, I'm loving that stuff. The sounds, everything, the animation. For me, like learning animation, it's nice to see what like simplicity can look like and can achieve.
All right, that's dope. So you're getting into animation, I hear. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, a little bit. It's something I've been like. I used to animate on Windows Movie Maker and Microsoft Paint. Like, I was making frames like that, and I'm still learning. Like, we did a couple visualizers for Homeboy stuff.
The visualizer for That's Life is lukewarm. The visualizer for Every Day is lukewarm. The visualizer for something else. What's another one?
People.
People is lukewarm. So and other ones that I'm still, that I haven't. Did you do one for orchestra? Maybe not.
No, but
But you
that
did
would
artwork.
be.
But
I
yeah,
could see
we
that
got
one.
say well, we got the fly visualizers popping.
A
Yo,
couple
and-
that never fully flourished too. I feel like
Rabbit?
there's a few. Like I remember 7 days. I had a little something.
Yeah.
It's still kind of in the vault. Yeah. You
And then
remember
you
that
had one also for that joint we was gonna drop as a single with the car.
which was.
What was the name of that joint?
I'm letting the cats out of the bag now. I feel like.
Yeah.
I know
We
it's
got a
just
lot
us
of heat
talking.
on
Don't worry
deck.
about it. There's nobody watching or anything. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Yeah, heat on deck.
All right, so
But
T-Buck
it's-
said, hell yeah, I def see Electric Company in your stuff. Johnny's the minimalist approach is always what I've always loved. All right. Dylan619 says fire. All right.
Mhm.
T-Buck is looking. And then Johnny's to share it all.
Oh, so this is interesting. So the comment is above the name in this.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to I'm gonna style it so it looks a little bit better for the upcoming ones. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is great
So-
though. This is wonderful first edition, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to the thing coming second, but I say flip the style. You know what I'm saying? Lead with the
I'll make it to where there'll be like bubbles and you'll be able to see who's actually saying what. So yeah, it's all work in progress. Just like the website said, where we're just planting seeds. Because the whole point for like the hip hop family joint is that I'm looking to hopefully really launch it in 2026. And so doing projects like these, kind of like feeling things out. Because eventually I like to try to make it like a cooperative kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like people can like put in some loot to help like bring projects to life. You know what I'm saying? And then be able to kind of have like that whole network to be able to push things and people. So the whole thing is like, it's dope creations with dope artists for dope people. You know what I'm saying? So I actually started official business, Conscious Works. And so having mad, because before I'll be like, I'm not going to buy that. But now it's like, it's a business expense. So word, you know what I'm saying? So
everything in my whole life is a business expense. Yo, but on a I'm very, very grateful to be connected for this, and I feel very proud to be, the initial inaugural release on your venture that's gonna blow up and it's so fly, because I really, I love these two EPs so much, and the opportunity to make them come to life physically, with all special treatments. Oh, we didn't even announce all the mysterious stuff yet. I know you.
we're gonna do the mysterious. I'm gonna keep people like in wait because I have it right here. I'm looking at them right now.
But look, can I say something though?
Yeah.
Because Dylan619 said flip mode is the greatest, which I know he was referencing the intro to Give Me Some More, what Buster said, talking about the little as a kid he hit his head. But I will also like to say that flip mode record, I forget what it was called, definitely had some beats on it. It had a joint called Cha 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 that was the jam. It had a joint called Everybody on the Line Outside, boom, boom. And it had the cat Lord Mercy that had a great voice and great bars. The Imperial, boom, Everybody on the Line Outside, make it feel word. And there was a couple of joints on there, and there was even some joints on a Rampage last Boy Scout some record that they had a flip mode collabo joint. So even though Lord Have Mercy, who was to me the next ones disappeared, those records were still meaningful.
Nice.
That's a great idea, Dylan. Oh, John XZ.
Oh yeah, my bad.
But I think the Imperial was the name of Rod Digger's record. That wasn't the name of, or maybe I'm wrong.
No, the group record was called the Imperial, I think.
Was it? Okay.
And Rod Digger, I think, was something else.
Something else.
All right.
I used to have all them joints. Yo, big shout
Flip Mode was like running it. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as crews, it was like them Rough Riders, like it just, as far as like the depth that they had in the roster.
The Def Squad,
and that's one
was with Keith Murray and Redman and all that. But then Capadonna came out on 97 Mentality and said, do the damage to the wannabe Flip Mode and Def Squads, saying that cats was just coming together trying to squad up. and wasn't an authentic, organic crew like Wu-Tang was. Mind you, Capadonna, you wasn't even part of Wu-Tang when it came out. So, you know, I'm not trying to lick no shots, but
All right. On that note, let's talk about this piece of artwork right here. So now,
Go ahead.
how the name? How like, were you playing cornhole, or and you're just that good, or?
I could tell you about. First of all, I am a legendary cornhole player. Luke will tell you that I've been done away with him in cornhole. You know what I'm saying? But actually, one time, I was with my boy Ace, and we was in Portland, and we found a cornhole spot, and we was playing cornhole. And I just got into the zone of cornhole, like, you know, at the end of Last Dragon, when Bruce Leroy gets the yellow glow, and he's like, "When you got that glow,"
You
I
are the last dragon.
I threw 8 or 9, maybe 10 or 12 beanbags right into the hole, boom, in a row. You know what I'm saying? And I was just glowing with it, you know. So basically, the cornhole legend is when you in the zone. It was when you tapped in. And Luke, he never seen me reach that degree of cornhole. Because what did we play cornhole in Miami?
Yeah, one time. But I believe it.
Look, I'll hold up. I gotta give. Can I say something? And I know this is veering off, but I want to dedicate this whole chat, you know, to Brimsley Bodag. Okay, that is Luke's bowling alter ego. Okay, because the first time me and Luke went on tour together, I used to dust him in bowling, and I would just beat him. It was no competition. However many times, 9, 10, 11 times. It was horrible though, and he would never even compete. But then we was in South Dakota, right? Someplace? I can't remember where it was at. Anyway, we met some cat named Brimsley Bodag. He was mad memorable, okay? The next time we went bowling, Luke and I, he didn't put Luke Warmth. He put Brimsley Bodag. I honor Brimsley Bodag. And I swear to you, I have not beat him in bowling one time since then. Not even one time. And I've beat him every single time. And now he's beating way more times than that. So Brimsley Bodag and that energy, he understands what the cornhole legend is really all about. Yo, Darian, my man is in the house.
I should have put my name in the chat. I would have brought that energy, that cornhole legend energy.
So homeboy saying, hey, I have this idea, cornhole legend. And then how'd you pick that up? Luke? So you have cornhole legend, and you somehow thought of bears? Where that
yeah. Well, I was in BC at the time, and the apartment actually had like bear photos all over the place, and they had a resident bear.
I'm sorry, wait, what do you mean a resident bear? Only in Canada, I guess it could happen. Like,
only in Canada, yeah. On the West Coast, they have bears like we see raccoons, or where you based out of, Conscious?
I live in Orlando, Florida.
Okay. You got raccoons there.
We have alligators, so more alligators than crocodiles than pretty much anything else.
Yeah. So,
I was
surrounded by
Abbotsford. We did that show over there. Luke, remember we did that show in Abbotsford? Where you went to the meatball factory? You and Vanessa went to the meatball factory and had the worst Italian food?
Yeah.
But yo, Luke, that was based off you seeing bears? I thought that was based off the line where I say a bear sleeping in the concrete jungle, the concrete forest. Off that record.
I mean, that was synchronized also. And also Yeats is from Russia, where the bear is super revered and used as like they use them in the military once upon a time.
Wait, they had bears in the military?
I think so, yeah. so this is that. And
that's flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
I didn't want to, I don't know, like sometimes I didn't want to draw people at the time, and I honestly think I drew the bears before that lyric hit me though, Angel. Like,
Yeah,
and then I heard that lyric, and then I was like,
meant to
this
be.
is really meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Johnny just says mountain lions, bears, coyotes, raccoons, the whole nine.
I wanted to
That's what
say,
they
what's
got
up,
in it.
Lance? I remember Lance.
Well, that's John Izzy saying it.
Oh,
Because you got to
no,
remember,
Lance
on this, the
Lance from
comment
that.
comes and then the person comes.
So
You
yeah,
flip
so
the side.
Lance said the show in the park in Abbey was the dopest.
What happened?
No, Lance was
that's
saying
cool.
that.
Yeah. That was just showing Abbey Park, and we was there, and there was a lot of people there that was like, how did this cat wind up rapping here? And then there was another contingent of people that was like, yo, this is heat. And I guess my man was in that second contingent. Big shout to Dylan 619. He has 2 cats. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any cats. Luke, are you still babysitting that cat?
No, unfortunately not.
You miss it?
But he was a cool cat. Yeah, Smokey.
He's a cool cat.
Smokey, he's the best. Now I take my neighbor's dog out from time to time. He's got the little guy who you say looks like that monster from that movie, Spork or Smork. Is it from the Never-Ending Story or something?
Oh, Gmork.
Gmork.
Come for me, Gmork. I am a traitor.
Oh,
Yeah, Gmork worked for the nothing. Gmork was the big wolf.
Mm-hmm.
That was bugging.
Yeah.
all right. So now,
those dog-
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. I forget there's like 30 people in here like wanting to. Never
But
mind.
I gotta let Dylan 619 know those are not the vinyl, those are the labels that let you know what side A and side B is. Because side A is Dancing Tree, which is signified by that acorn, and side B is Cornhole Legend, which is signified. Oh, that's fly. That's real fly. Oh, yo, what's up? I never even seen that. Luke,
You never saw this one? With
can you
just some
send me that?
alternative artwork.
How many things you be doing here?
Yeah, send it over. Here we got the bear again. It's like this is like Vancouver Grizzly-esque also. And you got
That's
the
real
snakes
fly,
coming out of the cornholes.
we use that for a t-shirt or something, man.
You can use it for something.
What else you got? What you got in the
We got
pad?
just the letters
All right.
and then the original turkey.
Yeah.
So now-
I was about
brought
to
back
tell
to
him.
life.
I was about to speak on the turkey because, you know, I talk about the turkeys that gave their life on Thanksgiving Eve. So initially on the artwork, we had a dead turkey with X's through his eyes. But then my wife Dottie was like, "Yo, don't be taking it lightly about this," which I agreed 100%. I don't want to have no some dead, but I was taking it lightly. Anyway, Biz, we switched it to a living turkey.
So that's where the turkey came from then. Now,
Well, it was from that line. Yeah.
And Thanksgiving Eve.
On Thanksgiving Eve, yeah. But we wanted to honor the living turkeys, you know what I'm saying? And also not have some crazy turkey carcass, like as if that's to be taken lightly, you know what I'm saying?
Johnny No said that'd be great on a t-shirt. So hey, look like there's demand for it. You know what I mean?
That would be well. I think he might be talking about the thing Luke just held up that he didn't even send me. Luke,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that
stuff?
one. Not a random turkey, but yeah, the bear joint.
Well, the turkeys also, but the bears, we got turkeys, bears. We could have a whole, wildlife, brand of shirts. Yo, what happened to Trash for Cash, Luke? I guess we'll talk about that afterwards.
So okay, so
right.
So now, so we have the acorn. You know what I'm saying? So what's that like representing? If anything, I don't know. I don't want to put anything into your brain. Like, is that a
Luke? You want to do that, or should I do it?
The acorn is representative of the tree that it becomes, the dancing tree.
Word. And we are the acorn. You know what I'm saying? That will flourish into the party at the top of the tree. You know what I mean? Conscious. You are the acorn. You know what I mean?
Well, sometimes an a-hole, but acorn as well every once in a while. So, all right. So just real quick. Richard H said sand squatch, X sand bear.
Mhm.
All right. John Izzy says, I'm hoping to see all the lovely artwork on some merch. You dig? I still need that.
We're
Nice.
gonna get that. We're gonna get that for you. You know, we already got the same spots on tour, but you know, but the Dirty Looks Conscious Works, you know, merch collaboration in full effect.
Word. And yeah, we're gonna get in. We're gonna finally reveal the first like item that's gonna be coming with this project. And I appreciate everybody for purchasing and coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, is the thing you're about to reveal the thing you sent me the pictures of?
Yes, the very first thing. Yes. Yes.
Yo, this thing is so cool. Can I do an introduction?
So, okay, so you want to reveal it now?
Oh, well, I thought she was about to reveal it.
Oh, yeah, we can do it now. You know what I'm saying?
All I want to say is Conscious Works, it's been such a pleasure to collaborate with Conscious Works on this release. Because look at these super duper cool things that it involved for people that buy the record. Oh.
Yeah, because anytime I'm from back in the time when like you'd like get like special packages of projects, you know what I'm saying, that kind of like added on to and just made it even more special, you know what I mean? And for people that really want to support and like really are into it. So I wanted to make something that would be like meaningful, you know what I mean? And something where people, and I don't want it to be like, because I always hate it when it's like limited, like edition as far as numbers, you know what I'm saying? Because like I just bought the De La Soul with like the squishy, the clear auditorium joint with like the squishy fluid in the thing. I just so happened
to. Oh, they did that for Blue Monster?
Nah, it's for the clear auditorium something. Clear Lake Auditorium.
Oh, okay,
They put it out a long time ago.
Monster, you know how they had the water on the cover. I thought it might have been for that, but
yeah, no, but this one is like it was an EP that they put out way back. It's like a radio promo thing, so they re-released it, and it has like fluid behind it's like this plastic, and you kind of like squish it, and it kind of like moves around and stuff. And it was pretty dope because like I bought one because I just happened to be like, oh yeah, it was available, and then like 10 minutes later it was done. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I want everyone that wants to get it to be able to have access to get it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be limited in number, where as far as like, hey, you have a certain amount of time to buy it, and everybody that wants one gets one. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, big shout out to my brother Darko Super who just joined.
Oh yeah, shout out to Darko the Super. We play him on the radio show a lot.
And Luke just did some fly art for him. I don't know if I'm letting the cats out the back for the Smile joint. But then Darko also engineered Dancing Tree. Not Cornhole legend, but Darko's that dude.
What's up, dude? Reno?
All right, so everybody ready? So let me make sure this thing is cool. All right.
Big shout out to Darko's wife Laura too. They just celebrated their 1 year anniversary.
Oh, hey, congratulations!
They went to a Sixers game, even though the Sixers are terrible. They still celebrated love there.
Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and get this going. All right. Now it may look weird, right? Like this, but then it's all about perspective.
All right.
What?
Can I see it?
Yeah. That's heat, kid.
What is that?
It's magic, Luke. It's magic. So now this, it's called lenticular or something like that. So lenticular graphic or what have you, right? Normally do it with like photos and things, but this is a 3D print. So what happens is it prints very thin lines. So it allows it to be able to, from one angle, it's all like lights and things, you know what I'm saying, and shadows. So it really allows for the two artworks to really show up. And it's about 8 by 8 inches, you know what I'm saying? And so everybody that gets the package is going to get this, you know what I'm saying? And it takes a very, very long time to print this. So it's only going to come with the package because I would be like in retirement by the time this thing actually like I finished. So only for the folks who pre-order. So pre-order as soon as possible. And I'm going to have like a bunch of machines running to get all this stuff done.
Yo,
Yeah. What's up?
Conscious, now that you've announced that, can I share like a picture of that in the next email blast?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm going to have like a video on the website so people will be able to actually see it in action. And if you want to put it on like your desk, I also made a stand. So you just like slide that bad boy in there, and then when you walk by it, you're gonna be amazed every time. You know what I'm saying? So
Conscious works. Very pro.
Did you 3D print that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting into 3D printing. You know what I'm saying? And so
And is it flat? Like, is it a sheet?
Oh,
so I've never seen that before. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So it's mad thin, and it takes a very long time to print. You know what I'm saying? This is like, what is this? I think it's like 7 millimeters, maybe. Something like that. So it's mad thin. As I was showing Homeboy Sandman a bunch of different iterations of it. You know what I'm saying? And I think
that one is fine. It took a while to get there.
Yeah, it took a minute, and so just a whole lot of trial and error, but I think it came out pretty dope. So people seem to be digging it. You know what I'm saying? Lance said crazy. Dylan, ooh, ah, very nice. Looks awesome by Johnny No No. All right, appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. So yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of cool, holographic type flow. Word up, word up, word up. But yeah, so
speaking of 3D printing, I don't know if anybody saw the movie Mickey 17, but Tati and I watched it yesterday. There was a printing element of it. I would say check it out. We really like that director, Boone John, the cat that did Parasite. He also did Ocha.
Parasite. That's like is that Korean or South Korean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His new movie is Mickey 17, and it's solid. It's got some good. It's got some gems. He dropped some gems. You know, like it just reminded me of the printing thing of it. I thought it was cool. I said give it a look. It's better than a lot of the movies that be coming out.
Nice.
Yo, Homeboy Sammy mug coming soon. That's a great idea. Wait, that type of art was created by an Israeli artist. Learned about him in Hebrew school. Big shout to him.
Okay. Yeah, cause I've only seen it like with photos.
Hebrew school, they be teaching you like about cats that came out representing, you know, for Israel. That's cool. I thought they just taught you the language Hebrew. That's why I thought they called it Hebrew school, but I guess they teach history also. Respect.
So, but yeah. So let me see. But yeah. So that's coming up.
That's what the tiki is gonna look like. Or there's that one too. It can be like happy and sad on the other side.
Luke, you got anything else over there to show us?
Well, let me stop sharing screen.
I just thought that would make a good sculpture. Maybe Conscious could 3D print that for us.
That'd be
you could probably do something pretty dope. So and then also, so part of it is so that this here is literally just for the box set. Box set, exactly. Thank you. For limited joint. But some of the other stuff, you know what I'm saying, will probably be for sale. I'll probably send some with Homeboy Sandman on tour and people can like pick them up. Some of the other stuff we got coming up in the works because we'll be doing this again Thursday. So I have the prototype. I'm not going to show it now, but so Thursday we're going to be doing it again.
Ellsworth will be with us. And Ellsworth is mad funny. He's going to be making everybody laugh. We're not going to be able to get a word in edgewise. He's ridiculous.
So yeah, so everybody, come back again on Thursday. But no, we still got like 12 minutes. So we went over this. All right, cool. So now so Luke, is it cool if we maybe like look at your Instagram and look at some artwork and you know what I'm saying? Kind of like go through some things and so people can like follow you and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, everybody's come on.
So now
you can go on my website, lukewarmth.myportfolio.com.
I saw that also. So which one would you prefer?
Either or.
Well, follow Luke Warmth over on Instagram. Luke Warmth with 2 H's. Was Luke Warmth with 1 H taken or?
It was taken by somebody who doesn't seem to be putting in the work.
Oh,
they're not owning up to the name.
More like Luke Cool, right? Am I saying? All right.
Maybe I can buy the name off of him.
Yeah, we're gonna have 2 Luke Warmths going at it, yo.
So yeah, so I'm gonna post I'm gonna put this in the chat room so people can also check it out. So check out Lukewarmth, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to E-Turn. Also,
Shouts
I
to
suggested a
E-Turn.
joint, you know what I'm saying? Junior Ali, Midas the Beast. All
Yo, it
right.
looks like we're gonna be doing some Floridian shows in June. Me and
Yes,
E-Turn.
yes. E-Turn hit me up. So yes, we're gonna like work on some things.
Yeah.
He turns.
The E-Turns.
All right, so we got some
Sorry.
all right,
Sorry.
so let's okay, so you did the because Homeboy Salmon came back from Europe. So tell me about this tour poster.
Yeah, well, how was Europe? I mean,
Europe was great.
the,
We
the
missed
whole
you, bitch.
poster is all about the Europe tour. I'm
Yo,
sure
it was
you could.
crazy, bitch. Yo, we was in
Yeah.
first of all, we left. We was in the airplane for an hour and a half. The cat comes on. The cat comes over the thing. He says, "Yo, we got to turn around." Oh no, he said they're telling us that they won't accept us at Heathrow because there's a fire. There was a big fire in London Heathrow, electrical fire. Everything got crazy. But then we was an hour and a half away from JFK, but we just had to fly around for 5 hours because apparently it's not safe for planes to land with a bunch of fuel in them because then if something happens, then the big explosion. So we had to just fly around for 5 hours, line back at JFK, and we took 4 planes to get to London. We missed the Sheffield show. It was crazy. It started off crazy. A bunch of crazy things happened actually, Luke. But I'll tell you, I'll tell you. But it was a lot of fun. But we missed you. But it was pretty crazy, and it was a wild cast of characters.
Yeah.
But Izzy, you saying it was nerve wracking. We was in the airport for 48 hours, me, True Master, and Arigato, and it was an adventure. Oh, that thing just happened. Did y'all see that? I don't know.
Well, I think if you have like what do you call it? I think if you throw up like the peace sign, something happens also. Or
Well, anyway,
I don't know.
it was. I watched in the plane. I watched whatever the Hunter, the new Marvel movie. What's it called? Craven the Hunter.
Oh, okay.
So trash. I don't always come out and call things. As a matter of fact, I won't say so trash because I watched the whole thing. A and B, it was ridiculous. But instead of that, watch Mickey 17.
So I'm just kind of scrolling through here on Luke's Instagram. Oh, you like to take photos and stuff too? All right.
I love to take photos. Yeah, I like taking film photos. We have a whole magazine of like tour film photos coming out. Also,
Oh, word?
soon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm hearing from John Izzy that wasn't the real Craven. So I'm glad to hear that because that Craven was crazy.
What was the highlight of the tour? Was there a spot like?
Can I say something,
Switzerland
Luke?
like?
Because
Yeah.
consciously set up the fruit salad that you did for Hadoop. Do you have the actual super duper? And big shouts to Hadoop. Hadoop did the first track. He did First Day of Christmas on my Christmas record. Luke did some artwork for him, and this is real cool. Yeah, he did the first track on that, and this is cool. A little brother playing a flute, you know what I'm saying? But Luke had a much crazier idea where the whole thing was made out of fruit. You have that, Luke? You don't have it on you.
I have. There was a couple drawings. I got papers all over the floor here.
It made me want to call some fruit salad, just because how fly it was.
You want an alternative fruit salad? Okay, but you guys gotta carry on amongst yourselves if I'm digging.
No. You only got 7 minutes, Luke. My bad. I thought you might have had it all the prep.
I'm not that organized, but maybe I'll just you guys can follow me and I'll be sharing because I think there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't really come out. Jimmy's in toaster number 5's in the chat. I have a drawing.
Oh my dude, where's that? Yeah, he
there
showed
he
me
is
that.
right there.
That's fly. That's real fly. And
What's
he showed
up,
me all the
Jimmy?
symbols you had up top above it. That was a great job on that.
My stuff is pretty scattered these days. I used to keep a nice sketchbook, but now I had to find a sketchbook that Cornhole Legend was in because just things are so fragmented. but I will share that on my Instagram, like all the ones that didn't make it. Cause Hadoop, like often the designs that I don't favor, whoever I'm doing it for, they pick the ones that I don't favor. Like it
So why do
always
you
happens
send them?
like that.
Why do you send them the joints
Well,
that are not their
like
most hottest joints?
maybe I like
Your
red,
turn.
but they like blue. You know, it's just like that.
You sending him stuff. You ain't even sending me that bear. You holding out on me. Oh, he did the Randy Mason joint that was fly too.
Yeah. Thank you,
And that's your boy
Darko.
Roshan that we rock with in Toronto, right?
Oh, these are all right. I guess since I got some Darko stuff in here too, but here's like some kaiju.
Well, let me make you bigger on the screen. Hold on, let me start the.
I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
give you
I don't
feet.
even know what that. Look at me, I had no
Looks like-
pants on in that joint.
And then this is Homeboy's arch nemesis, Trash Rap.
Trash rap. Take it out.
Yeah.
Take
Stay
out the
tuned.
trash.
Stay tuned for the comic book. There's the fire breathing dolphin.
Fire breathing dolphin
Yeah.
from the Slago album. Well, I didn't realize you had me with no pants. And that's for another fly thing that hasn't been announced yet. Yo, Lukewarm has done so much amazing art that isn't out yet. It's my fault. And that's not my fault, but it's just I can't drop a record every day. Maybe I can. Maybe at some point I will drop a record every day. I'm dropping more records.
Here's a Darko sketch. Darko, you never saw that one, I don't think.
Go get the new Darko record. I was just listening to the latest.
Shush. 5 and 10s.
5 and
It's a
10s.
great local band.
We got a whole record, and I haven't even heard from them cats, Luke. But I guess I linked up with them just so you could become friends with them.
Darko never saw this one either. That's just a light sketch, but can you guys see that?
I can't remember. I can see
Kind
it.
of. Yeah, like Darko in the back with something on there. All right. So take a look at your website. Let me post that up here.
Homeboy saying we'll never be on the trash rappers list. Oh yeah, I really like that. Over to his fly. Big shout to Lance. Okay. Dark Corridor Voyager. Hey, that's the old school joints. That's the squad doing a little correspondence.
Checking his emails. This one is scary though.
Oh snap, kid! Send me that. Kid. I look jacked.
That one is too tough. Yo, this is the face you make when Brimsley beats you in bowling.
Yo, it's hard. It's hard to deal with Brimsley, man. I can't believe what keeps happening. Yo, you make me wish I had let my hair. Now I'm never cutting my hair again. Now I shouldn't have cut it.
It looks better. I like the little natural.
Yeah, I need my fluff back. You know what I mean? Give me power. Yo, there's 3 minutes left until do we have to do anything? Do we have to do any finality? Do we need to do a?
I'm just I said like an hour or whatever. So it's not like the radio show where there's like somebody coming up in the time slot after us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying y'all could chill because I'm actively gonna take off in 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So I'm just kind of scrolling through here. So again, Lukewarm's website. So feel free to check out Lukewarm. You know what I'm saying? The mastermind behind the album artwork. You know what I mean? And again, just like one more time to promote the project. So yeah, so let's go to hiphop.family. I know a bunch of people have already picked up some, but tell your people, you know what I'm saying? You've now seen the new, wait, was this? Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, so hopefully that was large enough for, you know what, let me.
No, that looks good.
You can see it? All right, cool.
Good. Yeah.
Let me stop sharing the screen so that it was a little bit bigger. Give me a second here. Even though it's gonna be like weird, but yeah. So this is the new joint. You know what I'm saying? See it change.
Get
right.
that lenticular image with the package, you know.
And again, this is only going to be coming with the package because it takes forever to print. And so yeah, so
and is this the first ever? I touched base with the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C., and they confirmed that this is the first ever double EP vinyl. in the history of music, in the history of phonograph records. You know what I'm saying?
Woo! We did it.
Respect to.
Nice. So yeah. So again, check out hiphop.family. Go pick it up. Tell your people to pick it up. Especially like if you haven't gotten it yet, tomorrow it goes up. Now that we revealed this awesomeness that's right here, the price is going to go up. What did Fat Joe say? The price will go up or something that Fat Joe said? I don't know. But
you gotta flow, Joe. You gotta flow, Joe. You gotta let him know, Joe. Y'all say one thing about Fat Joe when that song Fat Joe, when Flow came out, Flow Joe, there was stickers all over New York City. I was just a little kid. But whoever him and his team was, he had stickers all over my block in a whole nother borough. Like Fat Joe went for it. He was promoting.
Johnny, yesterday's prices ain't today's prices. Yes. So tomorrow, like at midnight, the price goes up $5. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's just because I want to like appreciate the people who purchase kind of like sight unseen, but knowing like hard work is going into it. You know what I'm saying? But then some people need like to see things, which I understand. But I wanted to like pay homage to the people who like leaped without looking, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why it's like $5 more. So after every live stream, when we reveal something, it's going to go up like $5.
$5. So we should have like 50 live streams and just charge like $150. Yo, thanks to everybody who's in the chat. Big shout out my boy John Izzy one more time. Dylan, Lance, Diamond D. Yo, we got the Diamond D. Let us drop the free day one joint. But big shout to Conscious Works, Hip Hop Family, Lukewarm. You know what I'm saying? Super Seas. Lukewarm is not only making art, he got the beats, he got the. But Luke, I haven't listened to that last show you sent me. I've been just, but I'm gonna get on that, man. It's been busy. But
thanks for having me, both of y'all. Thanks for including me in this beautiful art.
Of
Luke,
course.
I mean, dude, I miss you, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Miss you too.
And I'm taking off. I'm gonna get back to watching a movie that was called The Actor, starring that actor Andre something or other. I forget his name, but it started off pretty good. Right?
Well, I appreciate everybody. Thanks very much.
All right, peace.
Y'all enjoy. Be easy. Thanks again, y'all.
Peace. Love y'all.
Be easy. All right. Thank you, Luke, sir. Appreciate you, fam.
Yeah, thank you, Conscious. I'm looking forward to seeing the other items.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I must ship it out to you as well. You know what I'm saying? So
send me an invite to the next chat, or I guess I can just join.
Yeah, you can just go to the website or what have you. Yeah, so we'll be back.
All right.
All
right.
right.
Peace.
Thanks, be easy. Peace,
everybody.
I'll show you. I'll show you. Not for the faint to get access, kid, you must practice restraint. Frequent absence, this is just lapse of the brain, it's synapses. You can have snacks on a break. If you concentrate, all things will be yours. Don't be obscene when I give keys to the doors. There is no real difference between south and the north. Right about now, you should opt out from the norms. Sup, doc, what it do? We're all animals have been locked in a zoo. Keep it open, man, don't get locked in a truth. You a liable to get shocked if you do. But if you and boys saying in cahoots, the world we share is gonna bear many fruits, and the world we share we don't wear any suits. I'll show you.